The challenge is make some soulless corporate jingle and turn it into something good. I'm gonna start out with piano. I think this is kind of typical. We got a lot of sus chords in there. So C sus4, C, C sus2, and G. What I'm gonna do now is put some strings in there. I just copied the piano pattern in. I wanna put in some plucked strings as well. I think that fits the vibe. That's what I'm talking about. Time for some electric guitar with delay. The key for this is gonna be use like 3 notes. This is what it sounds like before the delay. Maybe some of the worst guitar you've ever heard. But after, so inspirational right there. Actually, I think we should record a guitar top line, 1 or 2 notes for the full bar. And then let's add the cherry on top. That's enough instruments. I think it's time to add in some of the most basic drums you've ever heard. We're gonna do the punchy EDM kick. It's just some stock drums. The last thing we need, the biggest white noise sweep you have ever heard. Man, oh man, this is something. Is there like a stock bass in here? We're actually switching the chord progression. We've got to arrange this. Let's turn it into like a 30-second loop. This is perfect. Ready to ship. Makes me want to do an ad read right now. With Ligma Corporation B2B collaboration services, you can deliver exceptional service from virtually anywhere 24/7. Collaborate and simplify your decision-making processes with our Canvas-based cloud service, increasing your team's productivity and your bottom line. With our help, you can proactively mitigate risk and rest assured that our industry-leading BOFIT infrastructure will be working hard to reduce costs and innovate around the clock. Get the job done right with Ligma. Ship it, baby. Messed up a little bit in there, but I'm gonna keep it. So there we have it. That's our corporate music jingle. Part 1 is done. Now it's gonna be time to remix the thing. I'm just gonna throw a bunch of stuff at the wall and then we'll see what sticks. I just whipped up a nice little intro sound. This is the piano. We start off with a plugin called Backmass. It just reverses the sound. Then we got a phaser, flanger, grain delay, erosion, reverb, and delay. And then I also have a pluck on there. It sounds like this. Let's see how I can put the guitar stuff in. That should be interesting. So I added in this organ bass to kind of change in the bass progression. I also have the guitar, RC20, some grain delay, auto filter. All right, what am I gonna add next? The strings? That could be fun. Here's what I did with the strings, the pizzicato strings. I just sampled the first one. No effects. Grain delay. For the sustain strings, the flanger and phaser, good combo. I put the LFO tool on to give it like a gated effect. Grain delay. What's left is the drums and then any other instruments I want to add. So I think I'll take care of those right now. We're back. I forgot about the lead guitar. Super simple stuff on that. All I did was transpose it up before, after. Doesn't sound that great, but I added the grain delay on it. So this is a super saw stack. I have pedal super saw. Basically, it's just octaves with a fifth in there. And then you just build up the third or the second or the fifth. Then at the top, that's where I add like the special notes. In this instance, I'm doing the major 7, third, fifth, and another major 7. The swell in the background actually really works. Funny enough. I'll probably put some work on the drums and maybe add some more instruments in like a little instrumental. We've got a lot going on. Let's look at the drums real quick. The same drums as before. Clap on there, snare. So here's the little drum pattern at the end. Next thing on here is effects. I kind of went overboard with it, trying to promo this effects pack I have out. Link in the description. These are some of the sounds. This is some of the stuff you can do. Originally, this loop sounded like this. It's a little stretched out because of the timing, but when I switch to beats, I can make it more tight. And that fits better with the song, because it's all tight plucks in there. Next up is the bass. I'm just doing like a simple club bass. It is House Party from my Cute and Stuff pack. Not to plug all my packs at the same time. And then I have some other leads in there. So if that sounds familiar, it's because it's the guitar. Just using a little bit different rhythm. I also have just another lead in there in the background. All right, so I think that's about it. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments. I'll play this beat in a second. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.